Hello, Resurrection. Today is June the 12th. I have never experienced weather more beautiful in June in my whole life. I've never been cool in the month of June, but just one more reason that Middle Tennessee is the greatest place to live that there is. I don't want that secret to get out. Uh, we're full up in Middle Tennessee, but man, there are worse places to live than right here where we are. And I'm grateful to God. Every time I come down the hill into the Harpeth River Valley, going what is it, south on Hillsboro, right at Sneed. Every time I come down the hill and you're looking out across the Harpeth River Valley, my heart still swells. And I hope that y'all have not been living here for so long that you don't notice that anymore. As a Louisiana guy, it still kind of takes my breath away when I come over that hill like that. Take a minute today and thank God for that and for some more of your blessings. I have just been sitting in the office with Elizabeth and Janice and Susan Schuster, and they have all been helping me with hospital situations and trying to help some folks with legal documents and things like that for the past few days, and I'm grateful to them, and I'm grateful to God that He sent them to me, and I have been giving God thanks for that. So we have had so many sick folks and so many folks in the hospital in the last few days that I've like I told you on Sunday, I've had to kind of divide and conquer. And between those three ladies and Sandra Beld and Ann Johnson and Kent Mykim and all manner of other folks, I sure am grateful to have a church family, and I'm grateful that we all have each other. It reminds me of what Jackie Lane always said, and that is, I don't know what you do without your church family. So we do have a couple of people today. I think today is thanking God for our blessings, but I've also got some things that I need your urgent prayers for. One is Miss Betty Schuster, who is just one of my favorite people on the planet. She has fallen and broken her hip, so she's headed into hip surgery before very long at all this morning, and we're praying for a really good outcome with that. And I know that our senior warden, John Schuster, is stretched pretty thin with family things right now, and I know he's worried about his sweet mama, as am I. You'll remember everybody calls her Betty. Betty, you'll remember Betty from having seen her. Whenever she's in town, she's always in church with us. So you'll remember from seeing her in church. So y'all pray for Betty and for all the Schusters as well. Still praying for Diane Cook. Diane is in Massachusetts. She is in a rehab facility up there. She also fell and broke her hip. And we're praying for strengthening of her body so that she can get on that big airplane and come back home to us. That's what she wants, and that's what we want too. Arlene Peck, I'll give you an update on Dr. Peck. If you don't know Dr., you'd know her if you saw her. She's early service, but Arlene has been in the hospital on and off for a few weeks, if not months now. She's home from the hospital, but we've still got her in our prayers, and I'll keep you updated on her. I think our two most critical folks right now, our most urgent needs for prayer are Miss Patty Outlaw, who it looks as if her cancer has come back, and it may be a little more extensive uh, now than it was before. She is at Centennial and has been for a while. She is in some pain, and they're having trouble with some of her lab numbers and things like that. And I'm worried about her. I love her like family, as I know y'all do as well. Pray hard for her and for those taking care of her. And if you get a chance, Patty sends cards to everybody in this parish. And maybe if you have time, you can drop a card in the mail to her. You can find her home address in the directory in the church directory. But pray hard for good old Patty. Y'all, somebody else I'm pretty worried about right now is Brian Millis. Brian has got some kind of bug or something that they cannot identify, and he's sick. He's very sick, and I think we're going on like day 15 now. Some other folks in the family were sick and had similar symptoms, and they were treated and they got over it, and Brian has not. They don't know what it is, and I'm worried. And Savik's at the end of her rope, and so the time may come when we may need to get them some meals and help them run to soccer camp and things like that. And of course they know that that's what church family is for, and we'll be ready to do that. So I don't have any announcements for you today, other than needing your urgent prayers for some of our good folks. So, I say when you get sick and when you're in need, you depend on your church family to do that, and I'm thankful. But your priest depends on his church family as well, and y'all have had my back through a fine but busy time, and I appreciate it. To be able to roll my sleeves up with the good folks at Resurrection to get the pastoral work done is a great luxury in my life, and I thank you for that. I love you so much. Y'all pray hard. It's what we do. Pray hard, and I will see you this very Sunday.